Hello everyone, and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode of Friday Night Pioneer, we're going to pioneer a little Smaug Sackville-Bagginses combo treasure synergy. So, this is a deck that I immediately thought of when I saw the Sackville-Bagginses in the Hobbit set. Now, I did play him or them a little bit in Standard to some varying degree of success, but in Pioneer, it is wild because we have a crazy card in Pioneer called the Big Score. 4 mana, discard a card, draw 2 cards. So plus itself, it goes plus minus 0 on cards, and you create 2 treasures. So basically, you create 2 treasures, and then it costs 4 mana. But because we're in Pioneer, we also get to use the Goldspan Dragon side of making each treasure sack for 2 mana. Therefore, now we have 4 mana, and that means Big Score just replaces itself. And that means every time we play Big Score to replace itself, Sackville-Bagginses will deal 2 damage to our opponent. Doesn't seem like much, but it kind of chain off a little bit along with Death to Our Enemies. This is a 3 mana enchantment that has a plan. Whenever we play a non-creature spell, we put a plant counter on it, and when we get to 4 plant count, and we get a tap treasure. When we get to 4 plant counters, we deal 7 damage to 2 targets, split amongst 2 targets, and this means that it ramps us while building up to a potential win con. Don't forget, in red, in Pioneer, we also get to play the strongest Magic the Gathering card ever created, Fable of the Mirror Breaker. This card is so good. I would say that this is probably the best Magic card ever. Obviously, there are better cards like Black Lotus and things that are broken, but when you think about a fair card that is so strong that it still should be banned, this will be it, right? Fable, each side of Fable seems like it's just a okay card. You get a Goblin that makes treasure, you get a discard card, 2 cards to draw 2 cards, or you get a Reflection Kiki-Jiki that for 1 mana does the Kiki-Jiki ability. None of these abilities seems that good on a 3 mana body. Putting all 3 of them together on a saga that takes 3 turns to really activate seems fair. It doesn't seem like you just play Fable and you win game, but a lot of times Fable is the card that can propel us to win the game. So it's such a strong card. Treasures, extremely good in this combo deck anyways. We get to discard 2 cards so that we can fix our draws, and we get a copier that allows us to copy Goldspan. So all of that is insane. But we also get to add to this deck a new card from the Hobbit, Smaug the Magnificent, 4 mana, 4/3 Flying Haste Dragon that says whenever he attacks, he deals damage equal to the number of treasures to any target. Number of treasures we control to any target. So that's already pretty good, right? When you attack with a lot of treasures built up, it is a damage dealer on top of the attacking damage. Not only that though, Smaug also gives us a treasure every turn. So, oh boy, this deck is all about building up treasures and making our opponent wish they had a temporary lockdown. So that's what all this is coming in. Well, all this kind of is the red side. The early game of a part of the deck is all on the black side. We have a lot of removal in 4 Fatal Push and 4 Thoughtseize. So whatever opponent has removed, either from on the board or from their hand. Then we have 4 Shambling Ghast. I love this card in black. It's so good because it kills a land war elf on just any sacrificial outlet, and we're going to get a treasure if our opponent's not playing green. So it's very important to have Shambling Ghast in the early game, and it follows up very well with our 2 mana play in either the Deadly Dispute, sack a artifact or creature, draw 2 cards and make a treasure. So sacking Shambling Ghast means we draw 2 cards and make 2 treasures. Or we can sack it to the Sackville-Bagginses, which means that we draw 1 card and we still create 2 treasures because Shambling Ghast is sacked, and we get a 2/2 on the board. So yeah, this follows very well into this makes our follow-up very well into the 2 mana play. And now we have 8 of them, making the consistency something that we can stick in this deck. So 1 mana, 2 mana, all black cards, 3 mana, red card, and then we just win from there with the treasure builders. So that's what this deck is all about, our Rakdos Treasures. Now we're going to run 22 lands. I'm not sure if that's too many, but we do want to curve out to 5, even though we have a lot of treasure makers. Curving out to 5 does sometimes require at least 22 lands, right? So we have 2 swamps, 2 mountains, 1 Takenuma, 1 Sulkazin. Nothing too fancy, just to have these channel lands out there, so we can get some value out of our land base. Then we have 4 Blackcleave Cliffs, the fast deck. We want fast lands. 4 Blazemire Verge, which with our basic lands will turn into dual lands. 4 Blood Crypt as the shock dual land, and then 4 Blightstep Pathway. This is probably the most iffy card in the deck. The pathways could be 1 mana of any color. Well, 1 mana of either color for Rakdos. So it would be pretty good on the turn that we get to decide. But afterwards, it's just a land of that 1 color, and we don't even have the basic land type. So even though pathways are very good when Kaldheim was part of Standard, nowadays I am kind of iffy on that, because you can definitely run Multiversal Passage and make a better choice. Actually, no, not Multiversal Passage. Starting Town to make a better choice, but it is don't deal damage to us. We don't really gain life in this deck, and that might be relevant. So that's the whole idea of the deck. We're going to use treasures, and we're going to make our opponent look at our wealth and weep. All right, let's go into the game and see how well we will do. All right, our opponent is Lunapion, the veteran brawler. Brawl me up. Go first. I get a land number 3, but other than that, it's pretty good. Put this on black. Jambo some gas. Got green mana and then nothing else, so tap land and back. There's a lot of 3 drops and 4 drops, unfortunately. They have 2 colors, they're gonna root us. That's no fun, huh? They already have the roots up, so it's gonna be some issue for us to try to burn them. They're Grizzly Savaging. Get a plant. They didn't get a plant. Why didn't they get a plant? Don't know. I don't have mana, so can't even Fatal Push anything. Back for 1. Here's another Shambling Gas. This is an awkward game. Definitely awkward. He's got Tyvar though, that might be an issue. Lord is also an issue, but at least let's see what he buys here. Oh, is that okay? So he's gonna get a plant. Push that plant. You have been fatally pushed. Thoughtseize. You big score into a Thoughtseize? What are they trying to do, right? Smaug is good, but it's not really doing much. So, just big score into a Thoughtseize. I could also big score into a Fable. Thoughtseize seems nice here. Creeping Chill, Necro Amoeba. Oh, that's no fun, huh? That's no fun at all. Our opponent's hand is a bag full of trash. They're gonna be some trouble. Okay, they did get a plant. But get our Smaug and attack for 4. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, they're not gonna be able to get out of this. 4 damage to your face. Go Smaug. Smaug it up. Okay, he's gonna give me some treasures. I even do the -1. I create a treasure. I will minus this plant for funzy. Alright, and then we Thoughtseize him and we win. Thoughtseize! Looks like I take 2, but you take 7. Yeah, seems good, pretty good, right? Damage here. 5 damage there. Good game. Death to our enemies. Alright, our opponent is the Dragon Sound. Well, he may sound like a dragon, but we have real dragons. Unfortunately, we don't have a good hand in start. Can't play this on 2 because I need to stack, so I have to play this on 3. Going second, I don't think I keep a hand that starts playing on. This is okay. I'll keep this. But wait up. Tap or Blood Crypt? It does damage to. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, kind of expect what they're doing, right? Let's. This is not an aggro sleeve. Doesn't mean they're not playing aggro. Not aggro looking. If they mow down a 5 here, they seems to be invoke them. We still get the Shambling Gas out first. Very important to be able to Baron's Rivalry or Deadly Dispute. Question is, do I dispute my zombie just to toss these? Pretty tough, right? I lose a treasure. So, first things first. Oh. I will attack for. Gotta play the land first, obviously, because I could sack it in response to something. Now it seems like he has a burn spell, which means that I want to sack my gas. Well, I still keep. He's trying to build up to 3 mana. How we stop it? I don't draw a land though. That's the tough part, because I wanted to draw land number 3 to set me up, but I didn't, so I couldn't fatal push a seed. He wants to hold on to 3 mana. He's got Path of Metal. Deal 1 damage to each creature that doesn't have first strike. Whenever you attack with at least transform. Got Chandra, the Acolyte, a Wandering Emperor. I will get rid of Chandra. Got a March. He plays Path to Metal. Does it? Oh, I did draw land number 3. Great. Now, if Fable, he's just gonna March token. I play Death to our enemies. He my March Death? Loss of his whole hand. So it gets to the Wandering Emperor. So it's probably Fable. And if you want to March the token, it is what it is. But we'll still get the draws and everything, so that's not too bad. Want to March this? Go right ahead. Yep. March. There's a free March target. You didn't get land number 4. That's pretty important. I did get land number 4. I'm gonna drop the Fatal Push. I don't know what else I would drop. I do like the big score. I will keep it. Another land? So do we go Death to our enemies? I do think so. I think the tap land probably goes to... Okay. Well, I can't really use... You know what? I'm going to play the Death to our enemies. I can't use the Deadly Dispute because I have nothing to stack. That's the annoying part. But... Oh, the tap land. Got another March? He's got to get lost. Okay. Now we have Sacrificial Outlets. He has Wandering Emperor time. That's tricky because I don't want to use... So, I will Fable. We'll let him Emperor? I mean, it's not like I can attack anyway, so he's just gonna Emperor. Make a 2/2.
Run away. You'll be safer. Let your blade do the talking.
Not gonna have double strike. Okay. Doesn't have first strike. Okay. And then when you attack with at least 2 creatures, gonna give it first strike as a 3/3, but you know, I'll take 3.
Fast and strike hard.
Not the biggest deal for to take 3. Ellie just you one of these map tokens. Thanks for giving me those. Gambling gas. Ooh, oh, that's a Goldspan. I don't need the gas anymore. And big score is big score, so I don't think I want to toss it though. Get death to our enemy. Oh, this is going to be so painful for our opponent. The Goldspan? Stack this for 2 red. Stack this for 4 red. Want to copy the Goldspan? With death to our enemies. One Goldspan attack here, one Goldspan attack here. I'm gonna get 4 treasures. Thought he can block. You can make it 1-1, but I don't know if that's a good time to do that. Emperor's down.
Guess that's that.
Doesn't have first strikes. I could do this on his turn, right? I don't need to. I'll have to discard a card to draw 2 cards. So maybe it's no. I don't want to use the map side. Go ahead, do your stuff. Stacks for 3. I don't think I want to chump. I don't think there's not much reason to chump here. But in my turn, he's gonna eat so much. That's 2 Fables. I don't think you fight 2 Fables here. So first we get the Sackville. This is so painful for our opponent. Sackville the map they gave us, so got 1 more card. Oh, that's a Thoughtseize. I don't think I Thoughtseize here because so cute. Sack 2 treasures. I don't think we sack 2 treasures. Sack 1. Drop a Thoughtseize, we draw 2 cards. Deal some damage. Now we sack 2 treasures. That's also 2 more damage. Sackville's in action, discard a land, draw 2. That was 2 spells. On the death to our enemies. We're just gonna shoot them down with the death. Wow, it's just back-to-back big score, I see. Do more damage. Or another card. Do more damage. Oh boy. We're gonna trigger death to our enemy without ever having to spend a single mana. And then we draw 2 more lands. The last of the big scores. We're okay with that. This is 7 damage. Yes, it is nice. Thank you. Good game. Gonna rope me? Come on, you said nice. I said good game. The game is over. Let me shoot you in the face. Just 7. Good game, Dragon Sound. The sound of our dragon kind of beat you. Alright, our opponent is Manelvagor. Manelvagor? Those sounds like half a name. I gotta say. Well, we got Fatal Push, so I'll keep. Other than that, and doesn't do. Now it does, right? Blazemire Verge. I don't know. Sort of does. Not quite as much against deck. Let's see, maybe we'll get away with it. No Thoughtseize. Definitely wanted the Thoughtseize. Back for 1. Very Vandal. Wanna block? Let them block? He didn't block. I'm gonna push it anyway. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, huh? With that deck. Raffine! That's a very scary card. How do we stop Raffine? I guess there's no stopping Raffine here. We can either death to our enemies, or we... Fable? Fable give us a treasure next. Assuming he doesn't just get rid of it. Not like we can block Raffine. Maybe we should have attacked. He's gonna connive one. Yo, that's scary. There are 2 cards. I don't know if I want to discard 2 big scores here. They're very good cards. Fixing or filtering. But I probably don't have the time. I'm sure if I discard these, I'll just draw land. Ah, okay. Not lands, but not great. Play one of these. Make disappear while we're in the trenches here. They're Fairy Vandal. That is A-okay with us. The treasure. Alright, so whenever this is Ward 1. We're gonna have to pay the ward. But... Thankfully they let us get there. Because they blocked. Now they just got a Fairy Vandal. They had a very good opener, but got a little bit too greedy. I do want to play death to our enemies. Probably make this appear again, but... Oh, we didn't. Okay. Oh, let's attack. Make a treasure. Almost made a treasure.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water.
Oh, okay. Good make a
I've
treasure
got
then.
new moves to teach you.
Deadly dispute. I have disputed. I've decided the dispute is... I play the Shambling Gas at the cost of the treasure. I have a lot of treasure, but what does the Shambling Gas do? Threatens the Emperor. Also, he's tapped out, so he can't counter it. Probably the best reason. I can Reflection. Oh, he's gonna make an injury. I can Reflection the gas.
We must
right?
protect the people.
That's definitely a... Not very good. Go for the throw on a Shambling Gas. Gonna have to do it. Make a treasure. Do I need more treasures? The -1 don't do anything this turn, so just make those treasures. I get a push. Push the fire. Another Shambling Gas, and they go. Now, I gotta be careful not to play too many of my lands out. Because I might get discard targets with big score. I'm gonna exile.
You are not much of a roadblock.
I draw a not land. Sort of a not land, right? Play this, sack the gas. What happens here? Sack a treasure. I can sack the gas to treasure, but I probably want the shambling gas. I don't need that many treasures. Didn't have anything. This is target legendary creature. No. It brings something back. It's just a shambling gas. That's not so great. I don't know if that's worth anything. This will attack anyway. You have another Ember? Got a Ganjo? Okay, well. We'll let him have that. This costs 3, so I can bring back the Shampoo Gas right. I say we do it when it's tapped out. I get Smaug? Okay. Already passed my combat though. So do I sack all these treasures for Smaug? And I still throw onto my lands. At dealt 4. I mean, he could draw Boar Wipe here. That would be the best card in his deck. But a Rafine back run Day of Judgment. Gonna give it first strike. Maybe for 3.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Okay, Rafine. Give me 4. Well, and I just goes straight to the graveyard. Still 3. Not gonna block that. My turn here. Get a treasure. I get 10. Right? I can deal 3 from an attack. So probably gotta deal 3 to the Emperor. Well, if I shoot 3 on this. If I shoot 3 on this. Hold on, I can put 3. 4. 7. Not enough. Deal 3 to the Emperor. So no need to attack the Emperor. Gets to connive from the attack too. Got 1 treasure, man.
See you later.
Take 4. Alright. Took 4, which means that 1 non-creature spell wins me the game here. Let's draw 9X. Draw 2, discard 2. That's a big attack. Go down to 5. Fennec, 5 game. And target cards in graveyard. I'm okay with that. My attack does 4. Cannot draw a non-creature spell, but you know what I can do? Attack with Smaug. Win. It doesn't fly. Man, I can't draw a non-creature spell for the life of me. But that's fine. Here, let me add red. I'm a Rakdos deck after all. And black. Oh, look at that. You got Sackvilles to death. Nice Rafine deck. You got 2 greedy. Alright, our opponent is Spiegel. Sure. He is the Spiegel. Spiegel goes first. This is a really good hand if we get to go first, but so hope they're slow enough to let me Play the game. White. Nah, that's not good. White decks aren't usually slow, especially with this kind of color land. Or this kind of art type land. This means that they are some net decking aggro player. Right? It was sprung for much better land, I would say. Net decking. Gambling Gas. Can we get March here? Didn't get March yet. Oni. Where's our deck? Boros. Oh, okay. Equipment deck. Cool beans. The thing about equipment is that you really only have one way to play the game. And if you get disrupted, you're not going to have a fun time playing that game. I don't need land number 3. What I'd much rather do is take out Cloud, right? Do I want to take out Cloud? +2/+2 X proof. I don't care about taking out Cloud. And if they have no creature, they'll have a hard time actually fighting me. But I also have nothing on board. Now, you know what? I don't know what they're doing. It's probably better to do. Double Dossie. Double Dossies is it. They're gonna play though. Attach target equipment. Whoa, that's... Buddy, that's not allowed. That is not allowed. Got a Colossus Hammer. Dragonfire Blade. Yeah, none of those cards. Oh, there you go, we take 3. Because Surge of Salvation right here. Man. If I can kill this, that game will be over. Good thing we took out Cloud, because he's got Hammer Time. Hammer Time's no fun. That's a Fatal Push. But he also has Surge of Salvation, so it's kind of be a wash here. Go Goldspan Dragon. We attack though. Question. I need those treasures. I can't afford to not attack here. This is a treasure deck. He's really holding on to that Surge of Salvation. Dude. Wow. It's a real good card for you to draw right there. It'd be a shame if someone took out your last creature. Ha! Resolve your axe. That's what I thought, GG. Oh boy, that was clutch. The game's Spiegel. Alright, our opponent is McLord. He is an Avenger. Avenging McLords. Gonna go first. I mean, we do get to go first, but I'll keep this hand, but oh boy, am I sad about it. Let me seize your thoughts. There's a negate. Whenever you cast it in, wizards you control get +1. Scary. The gate's also free because it stops most of my deck, so we'll take that out. Dude. Seems fair, right? Seems like a righteous play right into the handbooks. Here's a Sackville of nothing. Kinda sad. Gonna flip too? Okay. At least he didn't flip. I'll be so mad if he flips here. We drop the Fable. Hope it doesn't get countered. Let's see where that goes. Get countered here. On to attack. No. I know that he's just gonna flip at some point, but well, I know those two aren't instant sorceries. That's pretty important. Right? He gets the Cinder with. Does have haste. Pretty annoying that haste, but do we even drop that to our enemy? It's one of our best cards. Like, what card can I draw here that'd be better than our enemy? Something that actually plays off of it. Well, they kind of play off each other. Both of these are a little slow. I would say that those are better cards to hit. I do want to take this out. If I attack here, I'd be able to take out this Denzi. Nothing left to, well, attacking for sure. I want that treasure. It's only when he attacks. I could make a dragon, but it's firebending and I just trouble for that. Oh, I won't be able to haste 3 for firebending. I think I'm okay with it. Lose 1 life, please. Gonna show me a spell? Does. Gonna get Essence Scatter. Okay, thank God we played our dragon. It would be such a mistake there. If he targets our dragon, we get fatal push. So, hey, you know what? I think I can plan out. It turned out well. Fire Nation. You can go get +1. Pretty scary. I mean, he could take me down very quickly here. Gonna skewer me? But again, this is not a wizard anymore. It's a human insect. It used to be a wizard. He unwizarded himself. Guess he didn't know that. He can skewer again, but I am gonna just block the apparition. There's no life gain in this deck, so we gotta be careful. But we might be able to lethal him. Attacks. That's kind of all over the place here. I think we take this. That's big draw here. Do we attack with the Goldspan? Can't afford to. Can I afford to do it? Oh, he's at 17. This is a lot. I need to have a flyer. Our shambling gas. Cards. 2 more treasures. I even bring back here. Not good. I mean, I can bring back Sackville. So I guess that is. Play another Fable. Do I play another Fable? This costs not legendary, so this will cost. Tough. Okay, so either way, the fatal push is coming down. The question is, do I want to just sack 2 treasures? for the Fatal Push and the Fable. Next turn I can Kiki-Jiki the Goldspan, and that will really give us some push. But we are at 7, so we are very close to death. The fact is, we could get a lot of treasures from the other. I'm gonna give it Firebending. Didn't. What's the point of that? I didn't get that at all. But okay. That's what you want to do. GG. This is a lot of damage, and we can bring back Sackville for even more damage. Goodbye, McLord. Welcome back, everyone. Now that you saw all those pioneering treasure games, how does this deck feel? Well, throughout the games today, I felt like I was reveling in riches, even though I didn't have that card in the deck. There was definitely one card I thought about putting in the deck, because we are a dedicated treasure deck now. I think that would help us win a lot of those drawn-out games, but not necessary, because this deck is so crazy good. And we really just win by the time we slam either Smaug or Goldspan, that we don't need a 5-mana do-nothing or enchantment that tries to win our upkeep. We just win by dealing damage. And the crazy thing about this deck is now every treasure does damage, right? Death to our enemy, give us treasures that does damage with Smaug. Death to our enemy, give us treasure to ramp because of all of our non-creature spells in the early game. And even though a lot of times the treasure decks held onto big score as their win con, we see that in this deck is not a necessity. It helps. It definitely helps when we have big score, Sackville, and Goldspan out. We can just cycle through that, get a lot of triggers. And if we have death to our enemies as well, we can almost immediately pop that. All of that is just the icing on the cake. We didn't need it to win. Just having it and winning felt a lot more impressive. But a lot of times it's just, oh look, our Sackville does a few damage here or there, our Smaug does a few damage here or there, or sometimes even our Goblin token dealt 2 damage, and then boom, death to our enemy does 7, and the game is already over. Don't forget, this is Pioneer. A lot of people deal damage to themselves using the land base. Shock lands, Thoughtseizes. We don't have to deal 20. Just be able to deal 16, 18 damage a lot of times will get us there, and that is a very simple task for this deck. And that's really all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.